Welcome back to Kristen's Tarot, guys. I know I've been gone for a minute. If you were in Texas and you felt that winter freeze, I just want to say I'm glad that you're here with me and safe. And just with everything going on in the world, I'm sending my good vibrations to everyone out there that I can. And just know that my prayers are with you and y'all's family. And today what we're doing is mostly an oracle card pull, okay? So I will be getting back to my regular scheduled programming where I do what is the tea, what is the gossip. That will be coming out in the next couple of days. So please like, share, subscribe, set the alert notification if you want to get that video right when it gets out, okay? So what I'm going to do at this time is you're going to pick between pile number 1, 2, 3, 4. The timestamps will be below as well. And I'm just going to cleanse the energy real quickly while you're doing that. You could either pause the video or listen to the cleansing energy and then click the timestamp below. We'll get started. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight to pile number 1. So let's go ahead and get this started. Alrighty, so right off the bat, the chakra that needs to be worked on is the 6th chakra, third eye chakra. This speaks of, I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality. At the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels, I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. And this is the 6th chakra, third eye chakra, imagination. So the third eye chakra is what opens it all, okay? And Spirit's saying it's a time for new beginnings with the moon totem hair. It's an auspicious time for new beginnings. When I think of this, I think of the Alice in Wonderland. I'm late, I'm very, very late. And it's like Spirit's like saying like, no, you're not late. You just showed up to the party. You're on time. Don't worry. Stop being in a rush. Where are you trying to go? You got lessons to learn. What are you doing? Hey, come back here. Like, we really need you to chill out. That's the energy that I'm feeling from the actual card there. And that's actually perfect because Alice in Wonderland is all about imagination, because in the book, or I should say the movie, it shows that she was sleeping on a tree at the end. So all that came from her imagination. You have so much power within you. And I've been guilty of that in the past too. I'm sorry, I have something on my nail there. I've been guilty of that in the past as well, where I would try to rationalize and I would try to be like, no. Like, I would hold myself back so much for my own dreams. And for what? Because I had fear? Fear of what? I wasn't caring about anybody else's feelings, even though I probably should. Like, when it came to my dreams personally, I was just scared of my own reaction, if that makes sense. I was only scared, like, how am I going to feel if this doesn't go through? It may be different for y'all because we're all different people and this is a general reading. So it could be, hey, what about everybody else? What is everybody else going to think? That could be for y'all. But it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like, the ego tells you, yeah, like, give your opinion to them, like, it cares the way people view you. But at the end of the day, when you go out by yourself. So why are you caring about he say, she say? Why are you caring about what's blocking you? Why are you putting yourself back when you should be your biggest cheerleader? When you should be using the imagination, when you should be believing and succeeding. So Spirit wants to know why you're holding yourself back, because you're amazing. And this is the Rebel deck. This is the Rebel deck with attitude. This card, it says fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. And I don't think it's really an apology to anybody else. If it is in this reading and you're taking it as so, well, then I'm glad you are. But since this is a chakra reading and this is for more personal work, I take it as fucking apologize to yourself. Apologize to yourself with what you were not satisfied with. Apologize to yourself with the naysay voices that you listen to each time and you didn't argue it. You didn't go and do what you wanted in life. Apologize because you are amazing and worth everything. And you do have everything it takes to bring that third eye chakra to life and manifest what you want. Because with the Mermaid Oracle cards, I do see here with the Divine Sensuality, making love erotica in reversed, you don't have enough self-love. And I'll be honest, this is my pile. And I really don't care because I'm bipolar. So I like, some spiritual people don't like me saying I'm bipolar, but I'm going to use the human term because, you know, for people that don't believe in the spiritual stuff, I want to be able to break it down. I'm a person where my moods fluctuate and sometimes I am in control and sometimes I'm not. In the spiritual world, that's just me picking up frequencies and I'm here, there, everywhere. And, you know, a lot of people used to tell me like there's stuff that was wrong with me. And then I have reviews on reviews of everything I was right about. And it's like, I was only wrong to you because I let you believe that I was wrong. I let you put me a baby in the corner and I didn't make my moves, you know, like who put baby in the corner? I'm the one that did it to myself. So Spirit's like saying like, hey, stop making yourself stuck. Use your imagination. You're not late to anything. You're not the little bunny from Alice in Wonderland. You know, like it's an auspicious time for new beginnings. So make those new beginnings and believe and succeed. Because the more self-doubt you put in yourself, the more obstacles you manifest. So fucking apologize to yourself. Just do it. Seriously, just do it. Say sorry, self. Say, I'm sorry that I held myself back. I'm sorry that I didn't see everything I'm supposed to be. Because let me tell you, personally for me, since I fluctuate, I have high highs and low lows. Meaning when I'm feeling myself, no one can tell me anything. And I'm serious about that. You can ask my parents. They know. Like no one can tell me anything when I'm feeling myself. You know, and respect to them, of course. But when I'm not feeling myself, it's the same thing. No one can tell me anything different because it's my voice I hear. So Spirit doesn't want you holding yourself back with that naysay voice. They're like, take the risk. Take the risk. If I didn't take the risk, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't take the risk, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel that has 300 subscribers. And thank you guys, every one of you. And if you do join, welcome to the family. Hey, hello, what's up? You know, but if I didn't take the risk, I would not be happy. And I could tell you now, I'm happier than I've ever been, than holding everything in that I ever did, than overthinking everything, than saying, what if? So Spirit's saying, hey, take the risk. Take a risk. You have the power within you to move mountains. So go move them. Go move them. Before we end this reading, I do just want to say for the 6th chakra, third eye chakra, I want to go over it again, just so you know. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. So some of y'all, even if you feel like you can't meditate, that's fine. You know, definitely take baby steps. But some of y'all do need to take that time to yourself, just so you get to know yourself a little bit more. Just so you could see what triggers you, just so you could see everything from different points of view, or even just sit there and ask the universe, like, hey, can you show me signs? Can you show me signs of what's going on? And then you'll see the synchronicities pile up where they're like, okay, this is what happened. This is what happened. Like, have you thought of this point of view? Like, Spirit will help you. So even if it's just you going over and over it in your head by yourself, if that's what works for you, that's fine. If it's you asking higher up above for help spiritually, that's fine as well, for them showing you signs. But the whole point of this is for you not to hold yourself back. You need to be out there doing what needs to be done because you are amazing. Alrighty, I had to take a pause there because as I told you, I'm multitasking. I'm trying to make sure I get you messages because I know I've been gone and I want to give y'all that pep in the step. I want to let y'all know that y'all are amazing human beings and not to be scared to go do what you want in this life. Okay, pile number one. So before we go, just thank you so much for coming, Kristen's Tarot. If you ever want to see my reviews, you could check online at _Kristen's Tarot, _Kristen Taylor _ at Insta, and then on Twitter it's at Kristen's Tarot, and then you can also follow me on Facebook. It's my full name, and I can add you to the witch groups. If you inbox me to add you, I'll definitely do that for you. Okay, I welcome all beliefs. I try not to tell people what to believe. You take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. If you don't like my message, that's fine. There's multiple talented readers out there who would fit your groove. Okay, and just real quickly before we go, I just want to cleanse up some energy. And I do hope you have a good rest of your day, guys. Hello, welcome, pile number two. Welcome to Kristen's Tarot. I do just want to say that I am happy to do this reading because once I saw these cards, I was like, yes, 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 I'm loving the energy. The card that was pulled for you, what chakra needs to be worked on, is third chakra, solar plexus chakra. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience. I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. Alrighty, let's get that solar plexus shining brighter than your necklace. That's a song reference from Oshun. Yes, love that song. So you are the warrior. You are the people here to fight and to not stop. And I know some of you may be like, hey, Kristen, I didn't sign up for this job. Well, I know. I had to laugh there because I literally heard that and I was like, wait a minute. A lot of people are like, well, why do I have to do this? I didn't sign up for this. And we're on the spiritual path for a reason. We may not see it now because we're too close to the situation. But at the end of the go, we'll see why we went through everything we went through to make us into the person we are at the time to get our blessings in the future. Okay. And then you'll look back and be like, oh, I get it now. So that's just the chakra that we're going to work on, is the solar plexus chakra. How we're going to work on that with the moon card is moon phase, waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. So Spirit's saying like, hey, make things happen. If you are a strength, you have desires, you have passions, and we want to make sure that that goes through, okay? We want to make sure that you're able to lead the way you're supposed to. With the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck, you see how in the physical form they're leading and then the spiritual form's right here. So you're backed up. You were always supposed to be in the leader position. Always supposed to be the ones making the plan with the scroll. Okay? And if you have been going through a downtime because of other people, I do want you to know with the Rebel Oracle card, it fell down. So if you feel like you got knocked down and you have to keep coming back up because of other people in your life, Spirit wants you to know you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass and buy your own damn drink. Okay, you're a leader, and with the leader comes great responsibility because you see how he holds the crown on his head. And again, it could be he, she, that doesn't matter. That's not important. What's important is that you are meant to be in the position you are now. And leaders, what do? They do want to control situations because they're like, okay, I'm here. I need to make sure I stay on top. What's next? But the thing about being a leader is you must exude that confidence even when you don't have it. Because a king, no one's going to follow a king if they're iffy on what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit really wants you to feel the power in you, the warrior in you. And know that it's okay with the Mermaid Oracle deck card reversed. It's okay with the Adrift card reversed. Usually upright, it says letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Spirit wants you to do that. Right now, you're not in that energy, but that's okay. You can always switch it around, right? And Spirit's saying like, hey, we want you to be successful. So when you have a bump in the road, when you feel like we're blocking you, can you take at least like 5 seconds to just lay back? I know that the water represents emotion. So I know you may feel like you're drowning, but we'll give you enough to breathe at the top. I swear we will. But just give us time so we could go ahead and show you where to go. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Because even though you're a leader, there's things that have to happen in the background that help your dreams and desire going forward. Okay? Spirit wants you to be able to find peace in chaos. That's what leaders must do. That's what warriors must do. We keep going no matter what. They're like, we are our own peace. So peace. Embrace your confusion. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. So it's okay to lead and not have all the knowledge in the palm of your hand. That's okay. It's normal. The thing about being a leader, about being a warrior, is you have to know that's already in you. Okay? So for the chakra that you need to work on, I'm going to go over this again. Third chakra, solar plexus chakra. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. So that being said, my warriors, know that no one else is going to shine in this world as bright as you, and we need you. No one person is the same. So you go shine and lead the way you're supposed to, okay? And find peace in what you don't know, because Spirit will make that, will reveal those answers when the time is right, okay? And you are the best thing to fucking happen to you. I know I'm cursing, but I just got too hyped up because I want you to know how great you are. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink, okay? The key to happiness is finding happiness within yourself. That's what I personally feel. Alrighty, so I hope you like this message. If you didn't like this message, I am so sorry. Nothing was meant to offend you, but there's other talented readers out there who'll be more than happy to give you a reading. I'm here to do this on my free time because I feel like I'm here to help people. And I'm a busy bee, so I just wanted to put something out there for encouragement, because I need y'all shining brighter than your necklace. Solar plexus, shining brighter than your necklace. If you like Oshun, go listen. That was all off tempo, but you get me. Just thank you so much for being part of Kristen's Tarot. If you would like to check me out on Instagram, check me out at _KristenTaylor_. Check out my Kristen's Tarot on Twitter at Kristen's Tarot. You can also find me on Facebook with my full name. And if you want to be added to any witch groups, just let me know. But I hope you have a great night, a great day, a great year, a great just life. Thank you for coming to Kristen's Tarot. Hello, pile number 3. The chakra that needs to be worked on for you is the throat chakra. Willpower and determination. I set clear boundaries for my own behavior, and I cultivate a strong will and being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily task and spiritual goals, and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me on the next stage of my physical, emotional, and mental spiritual growth. I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. My will is strong and my mind is clear. So Spirit wants you to know, if you feel like you lived a long life, you have the wisdom of the owl. So I do feel like if you haven't lived a long life, then you had many lives, because I'm really feeling that wisdom pull through. Coming from the moon card, the moon totem owl, a crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important reevaluation. So you're going to get a new insight on something, a new view on something. And Spirit's saying, use that to your advantage. Don't make the same mistakes you made before when it comes to your throat chakra. So since this is a public reading, it's going to be multiple people coming here. So take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. So this means either that you were not saying enough in your life, or you were expressing yourself in the wrong ways when it came to your voice, okay? There needs to be a balance. Spirit needs you to find a balance in between this to make everything become successful, because what's going on right now isn't working for you, and they want to bring you to another step of your life that's even better, okay? The Rebel Oracle deck, I do want to say right off the bat, this one is tough love. If you don't like it, I apologize. If I'm not your type of reader, definitely go to some other great, amazing readers. But I love tough love. That's how I learn, is tough love. So just know if they're saying it for you to better yourself. If you don't want to take it, or if you feel like it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It's a collective reading, you know? Do what you got to do. So for the throat chakra, what needs to be worked on is, it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Okay, so this, they even pull out on me all the time. They're like, Kristen, come on. And I'm like, okay, Spirit, I'm having my own little crisis. And they're like, you know the answer. And I'm like, okay, can you give me a second? Because I want to react how I want to react. I know I should be reacting spiritual right now, but I want to react to my basic emotions. Can you give me? And they're like, no, you know better. So even though, people piss us off, Spirit still holds us accountable for why did we put ourselves in that position in the first place? Why did we allow it to get there? So for example, and Spirit even said, some people are going to get mad that you said that, but I have to say whatever's in the cards, So let's say, for example, I have a friend and I feel like they don't treat me good, but I stay. Well, why do I keep staying? If I'm not happy, if the changes are made, why am I here? Okay. Or for example, let's say, let's say that you're communicating with somebody and you can avoid an altercation just if you change something a little bit, or just if you were compassionate to them. And I know this pal is just going to be like, hey, like, Kristen, whatever I say is the truth. If people don't like it, they get, that's not my issue. But Spirit's just saying, hey, things could go really simpler if you just knew how to communicate. By all means, if you don't want to take this advice and you still want to pop off, I'm no one to tell you no, just because I know how I've got angry and I couldn't control myself sometimes. But this is a spiritual reading to help you. So even though like I have human emotions as well, I could see from that standpoint, but also from the spiritual side, it's like, okay, if you know that you don't do good with this person, then why did you go to them in the first place? Why don't you put boundaries up? And boundaries are over here. Why didn't you find a way around it? If you know that this isn't working for you, then why do you keep coming to this? So that's just what Spirit's saying. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. It takes two to tango. So why are you even tangling in the first place? Second card is you equal tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. I mean, some do. But a Spirit just wants to say like, hey, it's not attractive to always be in such control or to always be stuck in a certain mind frame. There is a reevaluation that has to come through, and it feels like you're fighting it to find balance. Because yes, you Spirit wants you to find the beauty in things, grave loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So you are a beautiful person who I feel has just been through shit. Even if you don't see it, you'll be like, Kristen, I'm not that beautiful. I'm not that handsome. Like, Spirit still sees you as a beautiful soul. And people do have that innocence in them. The only thing is life kicked them in the dirt. Our life has just felt like it's beat at them down, So Spirit's saying like, hey, there needs to be balance here. Like, we understand that you may not we're not saying like kiss everybody's butt. That's not it. It's just saying, hey, if you know that you don't vibe well with people, don't go to events where you know they're going to be at. If you know you don't have the same values as people, then why even put yourself in that situation? If you know you have to work with some certain people, then it should just be work and that's it. And then you go your separate ways. But it is up to you to put up boundaries so you can find balance. So boundaries. Set boundaries. Protect your precious time and energy. Like for throat chakra, this could even be for people who are like really big family people and they care about their opinions. And I really wish I was like that. I really wish I cared about my family's opinions. I mean, I do. I hear them and I make sure that they know that they're heard, and I have to see from different standpoints. But at the same time, I'm the type that I can do whatever I want to do because that's just how I'm built. Like all of us, I just feel are built different ways. So Spirit is saying like, hey, use that throat chakra to be able to put those boundaries up. Say, family, I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore. Or like, friend, I don't feel comfortable with, like, I just don't want to do this no more. This isn't working out for me. Like, I got to go a different route. Or even just like job, like, this is the issue. I want to find a solution. Like, there just needs to be a different way around things. And this is a very messy pile in my head. Like, even though it's here and you're like, Kristen, it isn't that messy. Like in my head, I see a mess. So I feel like there's things that want to be said, but it's not said. And Spirit's saying, well, like, you need to release yourself. Moon totem owl, a crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important reevaluation. Okay. So Spirit's saying like there's something that needs to change that will help you succeed way better than you are now. It's that throat chakra. Cut out the bull BS. Cut out the bull. We don't need it. Put up those boundaries. Do what makes you happy. We're in 2021. We're already going through a lot. Why not make yourself happy? So pile number 3, I'm wishing you the best. I do hope you communicate in whatever manner you see fit. Just take the advice, leave what you don't want, to be honest. I know people are like, Kristen, why are you coming in and out? Because Spirit's even telling me like some people are going to take offense to this pile, but I'm not here to say what people's likes. I'm here to say what's in the card. You know, I wish I could just make everybody happy, but that's not possible. And that's actually what this pile is telling you, is that you won't make everybody happy. But like at the end of the day, you should be making yourself happy. So make sure you put up those boundaries, communicate in the proper ways, and just cut out what the unnecessary BS in your life, okay? I love you, pile number 3. If you want to check out my reviews, go to _KristenTaylor_. If you want to follow me on Tarot at Kristen'sTarot, you can even follow me on Facebook with my full name, and I can add you to some witch groups. If you just say, hey, can you add me to those witch groups? I'll get you taken care of. But I hope you have a great night, a great day, a great week, a great year. Just make the best of anything you can, and just know I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to Kristen's Tarot. Welcome, pile number 4, to Kristen's Tarot. These are what chakras need to be worked on, and your pile actually got 2 different cards. So the first card that came out was the 5th chakra. It's the throat chakra. Expressing my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at that time. So the first one that needs to be worked on is the 5th chakra, throat chakra, expressing my feelings. The second chakra that needs to be worked on here is the 4th chakra, heart chakra, acceptance of self. And an engine just revved outside. I don't know if you're going to capture that on the video, but I am taking that as a sign for importance to heal that heart chakra. Easier said than done, I know, but you take it at whatever steps you're comfortable with, okay? So, and this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. 4th chakra, heart chakra, acceptance of self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am. I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life and not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. So, Spirit, I do feel a lot of blocked energy, just because when it comes to the Moon and Cancer card, Cancers are usually emotion, the crabs in the water. Water represents emotion. So here's the Moon and Cancer from the Moon Totem deck. Spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. So Spirit is saying like, hey, you may be the type that just goes in your shell. You know, the crab just in your shell. And like, you're quick to pinch somebody if like they're by you, you know, do the little crab dance, pinch them, but you'll go back to in your own little place and go in your emotions. Also being shown here with the Master card in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck, where it's a guy with a heart in the middle. And it's blocked away just because, you know, he's been through a lot. He, doesn't matter. It goes both sides here in readings. So like, you have your heart under lock and key because of what you went through. That's also why you feel like you can't express your feelings. That's also why you feel you can't accept yourself and that no one would accept you truly because of what you've already been through. For the Rebel Oracle deck with attitude, I did get don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone and you know why. So Spirit's saying when you're in a mood, you just kind of, I'm taking two ways here. One, that you need to go by yourself when you get into so sorry if you hear that noise in the background. It's just my roommate. I'm not gonna lie to you, number four. I was almost about to stop your reading, and I was so frustrated because I was like, man, I'm going to have to do this reading another time because time is just not on my side. And honestly, y'all may feel the same way because whenever things happen in readings, it goes with what's going on in the reading. And like, I love that. Yeah, I do. Because of course it goes together, but at the same time, it gets annoying as hell sometimes. So I love being an empath, but just know whenever I do readings, it does affect me in my real lifetime as well. So what we discussed is that the chakras you need to heal is the throat chakra, the heart chakra. So you need to be able to express your feelings and accept yourself because you have been blocked in the past when it came to time, when it just came to life, where you feel like you had to block off your heart, be the crab in your shell, and then sometimes pinch people if they get on your nerves, I heard, or even just pinch people to keep them away from you so you could be in your emotions. At times you do get in your moods where you Spirit saying, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. And a lot of y'all don't even know. And that's why I couldn't stop this reading, even though I'm supposed to be going and doing something else right now, because I told you I'm a busy bee. So if you ever don't see a reading out, it's because I have a lot of things going on, but I try when I can. The reason why y'all feel like you have a lot of stuff going on is because a lot of y'all may not even realize that y'all do get visions. Like some of those daydreams that y'all think y'all have are just side things that y'all think about. Y'all are like, oh, it's not that really important. And Spirit's saying like, nah, y'all straight up get visions, psychic images, clairvoyant, seeing, out of body travel. So some of y'all may astral project or even just pick up on people that you have connection with, like soul ties with, and not even realize it. And then you're over here over analyzing, overthinking, and then you want to express yourself, but then you feel like you can't express yourself. And it's like a whole big mess. Like, because I have those connections with some people too, where it's like, I know I feel some certain type of way, but I'm blocked right now. Like, you know, so Spirit's saying, hey, you are an amazing human being. They just want you to know if you had more gratitude, you would attract more blessings to you. Just because when you're in a cynical mind frame, when you feel like the world's out to get you, you're manifesting that for yourself. You're creating those obstacles. So Spirit's saying, hey, gratitude. Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. And I do feel like this pile already does that, where they give their support to others. And I want to say thank you so much for doing that as well. You know, you make other people's days while also making yourself happy. But Spirit's saying, hey, they want you to have the peacock. Even if you feel like you're plain Jane, they want you to feel like you have this peacock energy, okay? They want you to be okay. They want you to know that everything's, even if it's not how you picture now, they want you to heal so you could get a dream life that you pictured about. Okay, so that's with the fourth chakra, heart chakra, and the fifth chakra, throat chakra. Just really do that self-work to free your heart, to express yourself, to do what you want to do in this life. Because no matter what, there's always going to be obstacles. That's the name of the game. Life is just a bunch of obstacles, but it's up to you to break down those obstacles. What do you really want to do with your life? And then make sure that you accept yourself and you accept everything that would make you happy, and express your feelings so you can make those dreams come true, because the only people holding you back would be yourself. I know some of you may be in situations as well. Spirit did want me to say, like, some of them are stuck, Kristen. Some of them are underage, can't make their own decisions. Some of them are just in family or relationships and can't make decisions, or feel as though they can't, but you do have power. You do have a say. So just find a way to communicate in the right ways to get what you want out of life. Alrighty, so spirit number 4, I said spirit number 4, pile number 4, I will have to go ahead and exit the reading. I'm probably going to get in trouble because I was supposed to be doing something else right now, but I just really wanted to get your messages out there. Thank you. If you want to look at my reviews, you could go at Instagram, you could go to _KristenTaylor_. On Twitter, you could go to @KristenTaylor. And then if you want to add me on Facebook, you could definitely do that as well. Information in the description box below. And if my readings ever seem too fast, it's just because I want to get y'all content, guys. I want to make sure y'all are good, okay? So I just hope you all have a good night, good day, good week. And just thank you so much for coming to Kristen's Tarot. I appreciate you.